struggle. So when the family come, they're going to be proud to see us, but we're going to fight for justice regardless. What do we want? Justice! What do we want? Justice! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
There was a huge turnout of protesters in front of One Police Plaza in Lower Manhattan. The purpose of the rally was to protest the verdict of the criminal case for the 3 NYPD detectives acquitted for the shooting death of Sean Bell.
Come on, man, what the hell he deserved to get shot 50 times? No gun, no nothing, no probable cause. The sergeant or lieutenant said that he didn't see nobody with a badge or nothing, and yet they still shooting.
Survivors of the November 2006 shooting, Joseph Guzman and Trent Benefield, along with Reverend Al Sharpton and members of the Bell family, coordinated the demonstration that included a mass diversity of gender and race. The Urban Post interviewed Reverend Larry Davison, who was part of the demonstration. We asked him his views on the purpose of the rally.
I'm Pastor Larry Davison. We're here at One Police Plaza. The goal today is to bring national attention to what is a national travesty. Young Afro-Americans are being killed all over this nation. They're given 7 years for killing dogs in America. You're even being in prison if you don't feed your dogs, but yet Afro-Americans are being lynched and killed and shot down, and there's still no justice for us. We're not anti-American, we're not anti-police, we're anti-injustice. And the reason why we're here today is to see to it that justice is served or laws are changed, whichever comes first.
No more! Sean Bell! No more! No more! No more!
I need y'all to form one line. Those of you who are getting arrested, form one line. Come forward and follow Reverend Sharpton. Those of you who are not getting arrested, don't follow him, or you will be arrested.
We have lawyers on this side. We have people that I'm one of the assistants backing up the lawyers. So that's why I'm taking a list of people. We need to know who's going to get arrested and know where they're going and how we can access them so that they can get out of jail.
As Reverend Al Sharpton, the Bell family, and supporters marched toward the Brooklyn Bridge, they were slowed down by hundreds of cameramen and news reporters that were on hand to get the exclusive. Joe Guzman tells one cameraman to back off as they march towards the bridge. The Sean Bell protesters continue to march until they reach the Brooklyn Bridge, where they are met by a massive police force. A local newsman reports on the scene.
Surrounded by a pretty large crowd of police officers and protesters. You may be able to see photographer Brian Quinn trying to effort a high-angle shot of Joe Guzman, one of the shooting victims, and some friends of Sean Bell. They're also standing right next to the Reverend Al Sharpton, who was moments ago negotiating with Chief Michael Collins from the NYPD, talking about what is going to be allowed and what will not be allowed. I was earlier told by a top police commander that the idea was to let the demonstrators express themselves up to a point, but once it began to significantly disrupt the evening commute, people would be arrested.
The street is closed off as police begin to arrest Al Sharpton, Joe Guzman, Trent Benefield, Nicole Bell, and other Sean Bell supporters. The crowd reacts with applause and more chants. In the end, there were over 200 arrests made all over the city, including Harlem, Midtown, and Brooklyn. Reverend Al Sharpton and other protesters were released 4 hours later as they vowed to continue the Sean Bell movement. This is David Rodriguez reporting for the UrbanPost.com.